This is there. Oh no, we're done. We're there. It says on air. We're here. It's working. It's working.
Oh my god.
Hello and welcome.
Go on, JD. You can do the honors first.
Hello and welcome to the GRT Sports presentation of Super Formula.
That hurt your voice to do that?
What was that?
Does it hurt your voice?
No, it's mostly just all from the stomach. Kind of just support yourself and really force it out.
And on that note, hello and welcome. Thanks for the introduction, JD. To the final round of rounds, spelt with a Z, rounds with a Z, rounds of the Super Formula. This will be a different format to usual. Tej did explain, but I've forgotten, so Tej can explain.
It's coming up at the moment as I am.
Tej just typing it.
Chat, so it is not an issue.
Something about one qualifying.
So what we're going to be doing, because obviously it's Christmas next week, if anyone hadn't realised.
All I want for Christmas
is shoes. Let's be honest, what everyone wants for Christmas is just not to be fucking grounded. Here's Mojo. Anyway.
Tier 4, aye.
Yeah, big up for the Tier 4 massive.
Not even allowed to buy wrapping paper in Wales? Go on. Why am I going to get off track, sir? That kind of fuck things up.
No, they've got a bit of time for the moment. So then, guys, the orders for proceedings for this evening, we are going to be doing the ISRL style qualifying for this double round, but it's going to be with a twist. So all qualifiers will be on super soft tyres, and they'll be going out into groups of 7. I have just realised I've got Swales on here instead of me. It's fine. You get some points for KRJ. But anyway, so first group will be called out. They will go and start their lap. As soon as they cleared Tier 1, second half of the group will go out. Once they are all done, everyone will meet at turn 3 with their tyre compounds. It's reverse grid and rolling, as if it was a feature race. But the tyre strategy is slightly different. You have an option of 2 tyres for this one, out of the 4 dries. 2 you don't use, you have to use at Fuji, which is the final round. So for instance, if you use softs and mediums at Red Bull, you have hards and super softs for Fuji. Apart from that, everything's the same.
The glorious Fuji.
Corner cuts and extensions as we go throughout. And also, the laptop is ready, primed and ready to do on-the-spot points as we go. So, I'm ready, and my drink is pretty full. So, happy kids.
Final round at Fuji, that glorious track, somewhere in Japan, under a big mountain. Minus the chicken, no chicken. Picturesque mountain view. Beautiful backdrop, beautiful track.
I don't know if I want to potentially wind Kazi up at the moment, I haven't decided.
You two are on good terms.
Oh no, me and Kazi are on perfect terms. But,
I don't know about oxygen.
I can understand if, for instance, Mr. Swales wasn't in a correct livery. He is, though, using mine. So that is fine. But Kazi isn't using his team livery with mine on.
Where is Mikey? I can't see him on track. Oh, there
Mikey's currently sat in the pit lane, I believe.
Yep.
On a set of medium tyres. I believe they were doing some medium practice. But everyone else is fully dressed for their team. I would pick on Geezer and M3 guy, but to be honest, I can't be asked. I just fancy picking on Kazi.
Sorry, I'm doing fine.
You can do it for you. Or if you do, if I do it, it sounds like picking. If you pick on both.
Let's see, I'm even fully dressed. My helmet and my racing suit match my car.
Giggity.
I'd race like boxes.
My helmet and racing suit matches my Group 4 entry. I didn't get round to doing Rob's because I forgot to.
I guess in that. Yeah.
Thing is, though, obviously you have to go back in stream to check. But does that technically mean that Kazi has more than one type of Super Formula car? Obviously,
Might be.
Potentially having one of each. The Kazi, because he hasn't left the lobby to change the delivery. So he might have been practicing in a different Super Formula car.
Could be. Like, to be honest with you, why anyone would want more one of these cars, based beyond me, the shit.
I mean,
yeah, I'll be selling the Toyota after this. Sorry, I'll be selling the Honda after this. Oh wait, I don't have it. I think I'll pull that with my real money. Shit. Oh well, I'll sell the Toyota.
I do have both. I have 2 Toyotas and 2 Hondas, so that way I can make both your liveries, TH, and mine.
Nice.
We are in Austria. This is Austria now.
Yes, it is.
Or according to some parts of the internet, it is Australia.
Australia.
The internet is stupid.
Can I type in the chat, looks like rain, and then you change it, the weather to rain, just to, just to see the reactions. Let's have a look. Who's up? There you go. Kazi's correct now. This car's got a bit of colour on it.
Thing is, I feel that I know Geezer's done like an amazing effort for him and Nick's designs, but I know he's been running that livery for like 3 weeks.
Which one now? Who's been running Geezer?
Geezer.
The blue and rose gold.
Blue and pink. The thing is, Nick's got the team livery, which they both had on at the start of the season.
The green one.
Yeah, the kind of like Jamaican bobsleigh team.
Yeah.
I think it's the only way I can like.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm.
Feel on up.
The Super GT from Wales. He's doing a stream.
Albert? No, he's from Thai. He's from Thailand.
No, fucking Super GT.
Everyone should be on Super Soft Time.
Because this state is he's streaming at the minute, and it says I'm in tier 4, so I'm doing online races. Now the only place is in tier 4, Wales.
No, London got put in tier 4 as well.
Oh, then it must be from London. Unlucky London.
London and the Southwest got tier 4.
Oh my fucking word! Does this world come into her?
Thank you, Chris.
I need my glass on. I can't see fuck all. Right, to make sure everyone's got super soft tyres on. Rob's running soft, so you might want to give me a heads up.
Yeah, well, so Gad and Hippie on at the moment. They've both got hearts on.
I do believe Nick has a probably a harder compound on. Because I caught it real easy, and that shouldn't have happened.
Well, it depends if they've got
Tyre wear.
what I'll say, I know Rob's on softs. Say 10.
No, he's a super soft. JD.
Taz is on supers. Yeah, I'm on super.
No, I knew that is.
Taz is on supers.
Let's see if JD can make a move in practice on Noob Dad. Yep, that was pretty easy. Unlucky. That was commentator's curse if I've ever seen one.
Yep.
All over that was. Sorry, Taz. Apologies.
Love you, buddy.
Who we missing? Is Gemini not racing? Gemini's in the chat. He said P1. Gemini not racing. I don't think anyone else is missing.
Well, I know that Jay might be able to might have to leave Jesus in charge halfway through the second race.
Only I've got Jesus that races for me.
That's what he
Well,
said.
he's
Jesus.
got no. Well, because obviously he's had a free weekend or had a free Sunday, and he's
Oh, there's
well,
Gemini.
been
He's already
following
here. Just popped on track.
Oh,
He must have been in the lobby. But not ready though. So, we are 1 minute past the starting time.
yeah, that's because I am a fucking legend, you know.
Give that extra minute. They don't need that extra minute. Take it off them.
Right, somebody's just on there. That is all good. To be honest, mate, it's not going to take that long. It should easily be inside the race by quarter past. So
TJ will now separate both. What do you call them? Splits of drivers ready to do their qualifying session, which I believe he's already told everyone in Discord.
yes, it has already been pre-announced.
Let's see who looked at it now. This is the main thing.
To be fair, I'll end up tagging them all first, because it is done so easy. So if I just
Yes.
in, actually no, that means Swales is going to be in split 1.
This is going to be a bit more trickier to keep an eye on the qualifying now, as what we used to. But we will try our best here in Marmite HQ.
Don't know why I'm doing this on the pad. I could have done this quicker on the keyboard, but it doesn't matter. Resetting.
And before we go in, we are brought to you by Farms Chicken Farm and Jay's Chicken Feed and Tackle.
The word from our sponsors there. In the background if you didn't hear.
Yeah, JD's our on track and side of track commentator.
Like, what's the weather like out there, JD? Fucking windy!
I'm
Yeah, I
fucking
can't-
winded at it.
I can't concentrate on my voice and race at the same time.
Hey, Mum,
Yes.
is there a couple of clouds overhead at the moment?
Looks
Is
like
it-
it does look cloudy.
It feels like rain.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's raining.
Huh?
let's go. Super softs in the rain. Let's do it.
Yeah, that right.
Imagine if this was actually qualifying. I got into second gear.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's ready for qualifying, so I had to re-change the track time. Everyone should know this by now. I've already done it enough fucking times.
Yeah, I guess we...
It was
So it
just fun.
kicks, yeah, it kicks everyone off track, resets all the times.
Good joke though. I like it.
LOL. LOL.
Right then.
Big LOL like there. You enjoy that one, stream? Bet he fucking did.
Fuck. Right,
It's hilarious.
so, Swales. Who's on track?
Nick.
Actually, no, Nick's fine.
Is it because he's actually supposed to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
JD, you are on track as well.
Okay. I will go. That's because I'm confident that I did it. Just one lap, right?
Yes, same as it would be.
And
I forgot the controls for my keyboard. Oh fuck, there we go. So here we go, we got JD on track, we have Paul, Nick, Iceberg, and Mikey, and Gemini. So this will be the first split as drivers are just warming up their tyres for their outlap.
Hippie.
He's on 3 out. Hippie's on 3.
Well, can't say not spread out more than that. Good luck.
How long have they got,
Track
TJ?
1 lap.
1 lap. JD is out about. Starts flying lap. Paul just after him.
They will have to wait for Hippie to clear T1 before they can leave.
Iceberg doing some fuel burning. What's him thought into this qualifying? Getting every last millisecond out of his tank.
Not the worst strategy.
Let's see how these drivers are doing. Obviously we won't know who's up on what sectors due to us being their first laps.
First and only. Whoever that was just willing to join the track, you are a bit of a pain.
No, I think it was on my screen M3 guy was.
No, someone that rejoined the track. 1:15.2 from JD. Very good time. Wales doesn't beat it. 15.6. M3 guy ran the last corner. Does 16 flat. Mikey 14.8.
Can't keep up with it.
Hoping for Hippie, I believe. No, Gemini as well. Hippie and Gemini. Oh,
Iceberg's coming across.
Now.
76.
Gemini coming around turn 8. Gemini's done some major fuel burn. Not helped him. 15.9. If he comes around turn 8, sorry, turn 9. Turn 10. Everything on line with my personal track limits, so fine by me.
240.
14.99999.
Wow, nice time, Hippie. So Mikey setting the quickest one there with a 1:14.824. That was in the first split. Now, Group 2 will be kicked out of the pits into the lovely Austrian sunshine. Mash also doing fuel bin. Geezer's just pinning it, thinking I'm just going to get it done.
Chris has always got an interesting strategy when it comes to these. Get out there and buzz the nuts off it.
Hey, worked for me.
Indeed. Who are we waiting for? So Rob's out. Gab's out. Ah, there you go. Is that Mr. Joker being the last one to leave the pits?
That it looks like, but in a fabulous looking car.
I must say, he has a point.
Trying to see who's fuel burning.
Pretty much nobody.
Yeah, no, Mash was doing a little bit at the start, but stopped.
Nash is on having a tyre warm up more than anything else. This geezer makes his way around. Good luck, ladies and germs.
So they're all out on their flying laps. 1:14.824 is the time to beat.
Geezer was purple in Sector 1.
Mash is purple as well.
Is everybody purple? Don't know about
Yeah.
Gab.
It's not.
Yeah. Oh, let's go back.
Sectors aren't loading up for me. We'll keep an eye on Geezer. This will be his first one across the line. Let's see what sort of time Geezer can put down. Looking like he's got very good pace up here.
It does. Looks like everybody already on stuff. Looking like they've got a good timing.
Geezer comes across the line.
That's a
150.
fucking cracking time, mate. 15 flat. That's an amazing time from Chris. Mashi,
Oh, man.
14.2. Jesus Louise. Dad comes across the line.
69.
69. Taz and Rob close to each other. 79 from Taz. Rob did 15.6.
Kazi's just done a 114.1. I lose a track, who's still on track?
Just waiting on Joker to come out the last corner.
A 116.327.
53. Not too bad. Alrighty then.
An interesting shake-up.
Thank you, gents. Now, if you need to change tyres, do so. Otherwise, meet at turn 3. The one things that we can concur, gentlemen and ladies at home, Kazi is on pole. On this pole on a pole match, Kazi takes pole. That's
Why is Nubjan on wet tyres?
Pretty mad, man.
Look at the tread on those bad boys.
I do love our amazing group of people that we have here, because most of them are fun.
There you go. Mediums are now fitted. It went from...
So, Mashi's on mediums, Mikey is mediums, JD, there's a bit of a stiff neck, he has hards. Swale's on mediums, Rob's starting on softs, Gemini on hards, Kazi on medium, Joker on super softs, Iceberg is on super softs. Taz is coming up on softs. He's obviously decided against very hard weather tyres.
Geezer and Nick must be on a team meeting. None of them left the pits. And Hippie is making a cup of coffee, yeah.
You don't have to join the tyre burns practice and regime, but you are needed in turn 3, please, gentlemen.
That's very nice.
Hippie's on his way out.
In that positions. Caesar is decided he's going on to mediums.
Gad is just taking his own road. He's found his own little track.
So Caesar's on mediums.
I'm so glad I don't have to actually race on these tires.
I think everyone says that. Can you imagine if that was a feature?
That would be awesome.
He's
Would it be
started 4th. Hippie's in start. Sorry, he's starting 5th. So this is how the grid for round 7 will be. Kazi on pole with Max in 2nd, Mikey 3rd, Hippie 4th. So the team battle for those two is all in the top 4. Geezer is 5th, JD is 6th, Slade is by replacement 7th, Robin 8, Gemini 9, M3 10, Joker 11, Gavin 12, Iceberg 13, and Ludan 14. That is how qualifying is finished. You now have to flip that upside down for the start of this race. So Taz is now on the pole, Iceberg is second, Gad is third, Joker is fourth. So the team battle and the constructors is all going to be at the back of this grid. So good luck, everyone. Stay safe.
Mikey just picked up a penalty.
Ignore the first.
From his own teammate.
I am just going to check that I do have my settings correct. Rolling start, slowest first, 12 and 4, and everything is good. We are underway.
Here we go, race fans.
So this is a half an hour enduro. I don't know what tyres and fuel is going to be, because in the end I did not practice.
Fortunately, you have a in-the-field reporter.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to tell us.
It's shit. It is. Total shit.
So this is going to be an interesting one, because that means there's going to be a couple of cars potentially starting round turn 10. Front row lockout from what was Noob Pipe Racing.
Now it's New Big.
Yes, love
New
that.
Big Racing.
Love that. I like that so much, I'm changing it now.
And they're off. Back, the new Dan Iceberg got a good start. Learning about the traction control there. Controlling that launch. Are we looking into T1? Very, very clean so far. Gemini going a little bit wide and then Rob through. It's not a sight you'd want to see in your mirror.
Looks like Geese has had a bit of an issue on that start.
Oh, Paul looked like he had a little bit of an issue as well.
3 wide back. Paul's had a bit of oversteer, I think, coming out that corner.
Oh, I think he dived out the way to dodge Gemini by the looks of it. And yeah, too tight. A bit of wheel spin. He done the correct thing not to hit someone though.
Very much cold tyres as well, I suspect.
Oh, we have lost someone else as well. Who did we just lose?
Looks like there's been an issue with Mash. Mash is down in 14th, so I don't know what's going on there. But,
I think he was waiting for me because he thought he pushed me off, but he did not. I'm That was just because I'm incompetent.
It was GT physics there. There was a minimal touch.
No, that was a JD missing a braking point.
So we're looking at Noob Dan in P1, Iceberg still in P2, defending from Joker in P3, Rob into P4.
Joker's back to P3. He was in third earlier, but they Gad went up inside him to P3. So
Gadson in P6 now. Kazi's up to P7. Gemini P8, Tippy P9. Who's on the
outside? Joker tried a very, very tight line around T4 and it has not helped him. That's cost him a spot and it might take him a while to get them tyres back round.
How far out this rewind just go?
I don't know, depends which keyboard button you push, it might be 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And if you watch
we can't be lose
inside,
though.
Joker looks like it was just about to do a switchback from what I can see. I started doing an amazing job holding the field up so his teammate can't get away. Rob and Joker are fighting behind. That is the start of lap 3. Overtake is now available. It's on that button already. And that's good to see. No
we've got
usage.
Iceberg has just lost there. Not sure what happened there. He kept it wide to let Rob and Joker through, give him a bit of room. Oh, it just jumped the accelerator a bit too soon. Good recovery though. It's background without no hassle whatsoever.
It looks as if unintentionally, Nick might have spun him then. Might not
No, I
have been
think
on purpose.
Iceberg's
He was
caught a
already
bit
spin.
of curb. So that allows Rob into P2. Shortly followed by Joker, who is in P3, chasing him down, setting purple sectors. I believe, yeah, Joker on the softer compound as well.
Whereas Taz is on the soft, but Joker's on the softest. Everyone else is on the medium hard except for Matt. That one. No, it's Iceberg on the super soft.
Mikey's up in the P7 now, overtaking Gemini, who's in P8. Paul in P9. Iceberg P10. Hippie P11. Mash in P12. JD, where are you, son?
I'm 14.
Keep your head down, mate. You got the bad set compound on, you get those out the way, you'll have your pace back.
Indeed. I'm having a nice Sunday drive. It's beautiful here in Arnold.
Indeed it is.
New Dad doing a good start to the race, staying in P1. Joker's ads. Rob. Let's have a look at that, see if we can catch it. Oh, I think it was on that turn. It's like you missed it.
About to put a comment in to say, well done boys, no overty use. And I thought, you know what, just gonna let them do their jobs.
Yeah.
That's what they're not paid to do. Paid to do.
Yeah, we are making jokes and sarcastic comments.
Joker's now on the ass end.
Iceberg's had enough.
I would go back and have a look, but at the minute, Joker is chasing down New Dad for the pole position.
Or lead of the race. Qualifying has finished. It's okay, words are hard.
He's going up the
Joker is
outside.
up into T1. Clean and right, but he has gone a little bit wide. That might have cost him. Taz is on that overtake. So was Joker though. But Slipstream is going to potentially help him. Where's he going to go?
Taz tries to stick him on the outside. Ooh, a little bit closer.
Verstappen. Taz has been Verstappen. It's allowed Rob to get past. Kazi though is on the hunt. Mash is 9.4 off the leader, but Kazi is only 1.8 to 2 off that leader of Joker, so still very much all to play for in all of the battles at the moment.
We appreciate how fast Kazi is in this car. He's got medium tyres. He's worked his way from the back of the field up into 4th place, and now he's chasing down the top 3, 5 laps in to the race.
But then it's not just that. If you look at his lap times compared to the cars in front of it, he's just flat out quicker.
I know, he's got, no, I mean he's got insane pace.
Yeah, but not to disrespect the guys that are racing, because these guys are rapid in what they drive. But the quickest out of the 4 in the front is Joker on a 15.4, Rob's on a 15.6, and they're both on soft 5. Nearly Joker's on super softs. Kazi's on a 15.2 on mediums.
Insane.
But there is one thing.
Ooh, Gag got a little bit screwy there.
Not a lot of people appear to be doing much fuel saving. So I don't know if it's playing into the cards that a one stop with a harder compound to a softer compound is initially going to work. Unfortunately, looks like Paul's had a bit of an issue now because he is currently in 13th behind Giza.
JD up into 11th place.
Yeah, Iceberg. He's overtaken Iceberg. It looks like Giza and Paul have had a potential coming together. I'm not sure that will be acquired. Giza then has a bit more oversteer coming out of the middle sector.
Yeah, looks like it's missed on that one.
Yeah, I think there might have been a missed braking potentially, and that's allowed, or has unfortunately cost Paul a little bit of time. Saying that he's very much not slow, is Mr. Swales. He has very much given Kitcheney enough headaches in his time, so do not count Mr. Swales out. He might be better at Fuji than he is at Red Bull. You don't know. Oh, Rob! Rob's on comfortables. Oh, those soft tyres are not lasting well for anyone at the moment.
This corner's caught a lot of people out tonight. Ooh, bit soon on the power.
He's gone wide, tyres instantly became dirty, couldn't get power down, and away she spins.
So those Kazi up into the P3 now.
Rob is still fourth though, so it's cost him a bit of temporary time, but the thing is, I don't know what tyre he will be going on to next. So it's a bit of a mystery at this moment. Kazi's 15-2 still standing strong despite purple sectors amongst a lot of the drivers, at least through sector 1. What happens when you just have that dial at the right, you can get those laps in. Saying that Joker is running some majorly consistent at the moment. He's on 15.4s and 15.5s pretty much the last 3-4 laps. Even lap 3 was a 15.6. So that to me seems as if Joker's doing a touch of fuel saving here at the moment, just to try and keep an eye on those fuel levels, just to see if he can make this last a little bit more. Kazi, after pumping in that 15.2, is back into the 16s now, which is a little bit more where you'd expect the medium tyre to be. Rob, despite having the issue on the previous lap, looks like he's coming back with a vengeance. He's got off the front nose of Nick and is on the back of Kazi. Rob is looking to potentially go purple in this one. He's just under a 10th up on that fastest lap. Kazi though is being slightly hampered by Taz around the last 2 corners. Rob jumps on the gas a little bit early here. He might be able to get that fastest lap away from Kazi. No, he does not. That dropped him to the 60th lap due to a little bit of issues going on in front of him. And the drive and ride down to turn 2 begins once again as he's trying to defend the best as he can. But Kazi isn't using the overtake. Rob isn't using that much either. They are still trying to fuel save.
Oh, look that going wide.
Kazi clean cutback. Is Rob going to make it stick as well?
Ooh, it's going to be close into this corner. Who's going to have the bigger balls into the quickest zone?
A little bit later and he keeps it.
Nice clean racing by those chaps there.
Kazi though with a touch of oversteer coming out that corner though, so his medium tyres at the rear are very much still getting a lot of pain at the moment. It's interesting to see though that both Rob and Taz on the same tyre compound, those tyres are completely different in aspects. Rob's front left doesn't look that bad compared to the Taz.
Turn again, go on. Give me a sec.
Everyone looking very good at accepting the track limits for what they are due to be. So very much appreciative and proud of the boys on this one.
We might have a Razor's Edge racing battle going on in just a second. Gemini catching back there.
Like Iceberg might have had another unfortunate spin bar there and he's back into 14th, almost a minute behind. So
those tyres are worn.
His tyres are very much dead. He's having understeers and oversteers. Hopefully his wheel hasn't had a Mary, but I suspect he will be coming in to get off of those. If he does another circuit, he's a bloody madman. And he's gone very wide. I think he's got a brake issue potentially. He is very much trying to keep these tyres going for a bit longer. I do not know what his strategy is.
Not die at this time.
Well, those rears are over 50% worn. I can see the blisters from here. They are awful. But he obviously has a strategy in mind. If he's staying this long on the set of super softs, I'm guessing he's trying to go to a set of softs next. I potentially would have thought a set of hards from this point might have got him there, but either way, moving back a bit further up with himself, Mr. Swales might stand in running some fairly consistent times on those mediums. He's only 2 seconds behind Mr. JD. JD is also running a very solid race on his own, concentrating on those times, and they are improving that by as those tyres come to him. Hippie is currently in 10th, just 2.5 away from Razor's Edge, and indeed they are having their own little battle. Gad's just had a touch of oversteer there coming out of turn 4, which has allowed Gemini just to pick about a second up. And I need a drink. Normal, good for you.
Well, car's going along the track. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Oh, it's Iceberg. Iceberg really should be pitted now.
He is mental for still trying to stay on those tyres.
I guess
But
he's
we've got
trying
a
to
bit
stay
of a
until the
battle for
halfway.
Mash and Nick currently for 6th place. They are about 4/10 away from each other, so hopefully the stranded iceberg isn't going to Titanic anyone. Iceberg is very much taking a sabbatical. Fair play, mate. Not a problem. You're in turn 3. Can Mash get a decent under the number? No,
Ooh,
but he's
Mash
also
had
had
a
a
good
bit of
one.
oversteer on the exit. That's giving Nick a touch of breathing space. Mash can very much see Mikey ahead of him, knowing that that is where he needs to be. But at this moment, everyone's having their own little battles. Saying that though, Rob and Kazi are back exchanging pleasantries as well at the moment. Around about a second between them, give or take.
But let's give a bit of a nod. It was just gone in the pits actually. With like 8-second lead on Kazi Joker going into those pits.
60% fuel. I very much feel he's going to need to take almost a full tank of fuel again. It'll probably be around about 80-90% I would have suspected, because that they are under the halfway limit. Question is, what tyres, even though they have just been changed and they look listed, well done PD, Joker is going to softs. So Joker is doing super softs. He has come out in 10th place, a second behind Hippie. And Hippie is on some used hard tyres, so Joker is going to be the man on the move very shortly. I believe I also saw Mr. Swales in the pits. He is indeed.
Yes, Paul is in.
Getting
He's
off the
going on the mediums. Come on,
softs, which means we will have hards and softs for the Goofy race. Very interesting. Well, Kazi has the lead. I'm guessing Rob has had a small error, as there is now 1.2 seconds worth of gap in between them. Rob's tyres looking very much tortured, but the previous lap was one of his worst lap times on 7.5. I think it's potentially time now for maybe for Rob even to change tyres, but if he's staying out this long, potentially going the opposite to Joker, which means he's going to be wanting a set of super softs at the end of this race.
We got Mikey up in the 4th place as well, who's now chased down Kaz's position. Seems to be those medium tyres have come into their own in this middle part of the race.
Very much so. Joker is already past Hippie and is on the back of Gad. Don't know if he's going to try and make a move into the brake zone. He has. He's tight on the inside. Joker makes it stick. Gad almost tried to cut back. Lights the back tyres up. Unfortunately allows Hippie through. What is
that corner.
Past under the radar is Mashi has pitted and is onto a set of super softs. He is on a half tank of fuel though, so don't know if he's going to be looking at fuel saving a touch for this one as well. JD still plodding along on his hards. Nick has pitted along with Geezer. Nope, take that back. Nick has pitted and has come out in front of Geezer.
Taz and Mikey both going into pits. Taz having RBA tyres and literally no fuel.
Rob coming out on softs. Rob has made a tactical error, I'm potentially going to say here, because he's picked up no fuel. So I would potentially say Rob does need to come back in. Hippie is trying to warm up those tyres still. He's very much trying to keep them.
Didn't Rob have soft score on going into the pit? Or was he running?
Yeah, no, that's right, he did.
He's put softs back on.
Oh, so hopefully he hasn't had his pit glitch error that he had like a few races ago. He's very much not... I don't want to say that he's dragging the car or pushing it that much, but I think Kazi's in this lap as well. Yeah, Kazi is in. I expect potentially to see Rob back in. Yeah, Rob is back in. So it looks like the pit glitch error that Rob had a few weeks ago is back to haunt him. But he gives Joker the lead. Hippie's going round for another lap, and Mash is on the back of Hippie. So Rob is picking up fuel. Kazi's gone for a set of super softs. Rob has fuel and he's on to super softs. So it looks like there was a pit error for Rob. So Rob is now back up to date and sorted. Unfortunately had to make an additional pit stop, but that is putting him behind Mikey on a slightly better compound. Around a track like this, that's very much going to be interesting to see how it goes. Hippie's going in really long, potentially holding up Kazi, who is in striking distance of Mash, the two championship leaders. The team's battle is very much amongst these two teams. And it's going down to the wire.
Good tactic by Mash, because he's managed to come up in front of Kazi, and he was a couple of positions behind.
They were both on the same set of tyres. Well, okay, they were both on the same compound of tyres, but where Kazi was able to run a lot more in clean air, Mash has done amazingly well after waiting with JD for what he potentially thought was maybe not being, to get back up into second place still and ahead of Kazi. Really does show the concentration that Mash has been putting down. He's obviously taken the fastest lap of Kazi at this moment with a 14.6 on those super soft tyres, which they are both on, so looks like Joker may have potentially overfueled at this moment, because cars behind him are on considerably less. Mash is on like third with fuel, as Kazi looks like to go around the outside. Doesn't quite get it, but potential switch back, and that's not caught either. But going into the next left-hander, Kazi's still there. Oh, Mash potentially running wide, but Kazi's kept the speed.
Good catch by Kazi.
Fucking just well held. The thing is, he's still... I think Mash is potentially giving him that. No? Kazi looked like he tried to go around the outside of that one. Not quite going to be there. Very much respect from these two drivers for each other. Go up the straight, Kazi's on the overtake. Mash is now using it as a counter, but I don't think it's going to count this time. Mash is still up the inside, Kazi's turned into him. Mash has potentially graciously returned the spot back to Kazi for that one. I think I'm not too sure if Mash did lock up or not, but they're not really... I think they're surprisingly actually still pulling away from the driver behind, which is Mikey. So, amazing work still once again by the boys. But Kazi is now out to a second on Mash, so not sure if Mash has missed a break or something, or is clearly giving his tyres a bit of a break, or he's realised that he needs to potentially look after the fuel levels. As much as it is all good fun racing at full speed with the overtake, as Mash does go wide in the last corner, There's Kazi, 13-3.
And Mikey
Now
and
that
Rob,
is
which could be a
qualifying lap.
potential battle.
Kazi out to 1.6 with 13-3. Jesus. That's a race lap, guys. Holy hell. Nick doing a great job in 6th. Hippie in 7th. Tav 8th. Then RER in 9 and 10. JD in striking distance. Gad only half a second behind. But there is a wild Norwegian catching him up.
Paul lurking in the background too.
He is indeed. I was honestly hoping that Paul was going to do a little bit better than my normal efforts, but alas, he's very much occupying the position that I would be. I obviously am not paying him enough. Just Discord browse. Go back again. Joker's lead down of 3.5 and decreasing. The infamous threat of Kazumitsu is on the path. Rob is past Mikey and then got a 1.4 gap, so I don't know where that one's been. Whilst we were looking at the lower ones, that's the stick. It looks like Rob's going to get some good points for 4th. Everyone else is pretty much...
Oh, Mash going a little bit wide on that corner. Dirty tyres going to affect him. Rob's taking Mikey as well.
Yeah, disappointed on that one. Paul is past Gad, so JD's made the move and Paul's followed him through about a lap and a half later. But Rob is very low on the overtake. JD sat on about 2/3. Gad has nothing, so Gad is literally a sitting duck to if anybody's still holding overtake, but he's okay at the moment. He's 11.9, almost 12 seconds behind him, and he's on hard compound tyres, so Gad almost likely be safe with that one. I think Mash is doing a little bit of fuel saving at this moment in time. Last that was a 16.3, where Rob behind was a 15.0, so Rob is on the hunt for Mash, but Mikey's trying his damnedest to stay with him. Potentially Mikey being brought into this battle for 3rd place maybe, but there's only 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes? Pretty much 3 laps. I think it would be interesting to see can Kazi catch Joker in the next 3 laps. That is going to be where the main battle is going to be. Saying that though, there's 2 cars very close to the middle section. It is Taz and Gemini. Gemini is having a damn good sniff on Taz, but he has got no overtake where Taz has got about a quarter. So if Gemini is wanting to make that move take place, he is going to make that stick unassisted, which means Taz can legitimately just use that overtake to just stay ahead. Going in turn 1, Gemini's in, Gemini's gone, but the question is to jump on that overtake to get that overtake back. Very much is. Taz has got a lot of excess fuel and has got breathe. Their fuel levels are very much the same, it's just Taz has that overtake. Looks like Paul has had a misshift, or has once again slid that little bitch back out again, as he's now dropped again down into 13th, letting Gad have 11th back.
Geezer also getting 12th place.
Yeah,
oh,
indeed.
Kazi now
We have got 1 minute 40, which would be 2 laps to go. Potentially 3 at this speed, but it would very much be 2. Less than a second between Joker and Kazi. Mash down out to 8.9, but Rob is only 1.3 off him, and Mikey's coming back at Rob. Where do we watch? That is the question. Let's keep an eye on the battle. Marmite, if you keep an eye on Joker and Kazi, as Kazi's looking to make a move down into the turn 4.
Bit of contact, but I don't know what happened there.
Kazi was a bit squirrely under braking, and Kazi's got the move done. He's got a touch more speed than or overtake than Joker has, so Joker looks like he's going to have a second. Where Mash is now getting caught by Rob and Mikey. Rob is through. Rob has gone round the outside of Mash into the middle section. Mikey is behind sniffing as well. Mash very much trying to look after his fuel levels. He has not got a lot left. It's going to be really tight on Mash and fuel. He cannot afford to use overtake. It looks like he's potentially got less than a lap of fuel, so that's going to be short-shifted to high heaven. Is Mikey going to be able to make the move on Mash?
I can't even see Mash's rev gauge coming on to...
He is short-shifting ridiculously. Mikey's got no overtake though, so if Mikey makes the move, he's going to have to be audacious. Mikey just pulls out of that one.
Oh!
It's cost him. It's cost him. It's still very much going to keep it, but Hippie is now on M3 guy's ass. The time that has elapsed, Taz has come through 8th, Gemini 9th, but all the battles are currently in 4th and 5th. No, it's not, it's 6th and 7th. M3 and Hippie. Sorry, Marmite. It's Hippie and Marmite.
Oh no, Hippie's gone!
No! Commentator's curse! Hippie's nosed it into the wall. I need to
and
shut
he's also,
my mouth.
and he's also out of fuel.
Hippie's out of fuel, but is going to be able to crawl home for 7th. Mash is almost out of fuel as well. Hopefully he's going to be able to keep it away from Mikey in the last few corners. Nick has been given a reprieve from Hippie. Takazi goes across the line, Joker 2nd, Rob 3rd. Such drama at the end here. My days.
Mash, I don't know how Mash just feel saving that much fuel. Mikey was just as low, man.
Yeah, but Hippie's run out.
The Hippie's just gone.
Whew, that was a race.
Jesus. What a series of races. Or series of racing.
Indeed.
I've always liked RB, and that's proved as a really damn good race, guys.
And I was almost out of fuel. I basically looked ahead. I realized I wasn't going to catch Jay. And I saw behind me Gad was about 4.5 seconds behind me. And I was just like,
Yeah.
I have to fuel safe. I have 1 lap of fuel and 2 laps to go.
Oh god.
It worked out. Threw it into fuel map 3 and short shifted for my life.
I very much believe on that one, my guy. Very much believe that one. I am just filling in my table of the points. I did make a couple of slight adjustments purely for the shits and the giggles at the end. Don't worry, I will change them because otherwise that's quite harsh. Just so people know what I did is I gave last place 10 points and I gave 13th place 5 points just so they didn't feel bad.
Aww.
I think it'll be a bit harsh if I don't actually give them that, but alas, it is what it is.
Gad wants Jeremy to be kicked.
Why?
Don't know.
Probably just because. So, you know how we banned the TT last time? Can we ban Kazi this time?
Ban the OP Kazi.
We love you, Kazi.
So then, I believe it was Kazi keeping that 13.3 fastest lap. So, oh dear. So, it's double points since there's no sprint race. So,
Double bubble.
beforehand, before extras, Kazi goes in with 50, Joker 46, Rob on 40, Mash 36, Mikey 30, Nick 24, Hippie 20, Taz 16, Gemini 12, JD 8, Gad 4, and Mr. Swales has 2. But pole position was 5 points. So that actually means Kazi had 55. But he also had fastest lap, so actually Kazi's gone home with 60 points in that race. My God.
My
If I move the points over, that very much closes in the gap for this one. Whilst I'm doing that, actually, and playing the scores, let's
I am
get
just. That means
the track
you
change.
take your time. Me and JD are just on track. We're in a Renault versus a Renault.
Yeah, but Marmite, you might be Renault versus Renault, but why not around Fuji?
Yes. 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 I fucking love
Wow,
this.
traveled up from Austria to Japan that quickly? That's amazing.
Austria to
technology.
Japan, and then because disco, there's a can. I don't know, I changed lyrics as well.
I need a cigarette, so JD, don't run out the pitch just yet. Let me smoke.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there's going to be a lot of wild super formulas running around, because potentially people are going to want a break.
You know what? I'm gonna grab myself a can of Coke. I will be right back.
As I am sorting out the points. I feel like this double points actually works quite well. Might need editing though for future races. Mikey for 30. Gab 4. Hippie 20 and 3.
And I am back.
Oh my god, he's back again.
And we are brought to you by Coca-Cola. It's delicious, but tastes better in Mexico.
Only legitimate Coke.
That and McDonald's. For Wells, it's kind of okay.
True that.
Although
I'm trying to
vanilla
work out
Coke
what
is-
Nash and
I have no idea what's going on.
not much points. I will put Iceberg down as 14th. For that one, I will put him down in 14th as well. For race 2, Gemini, it would be 13th for race 2. I always put myself last, but that's counterintuitive towards Paul. So where was I? Nick scored 24 points. Good job, Nicky. Guarantee he doesn't like being called Nicky, but that's what I've just called him. At 16, Jedi has taken home 8 points. The easiest of these was unfortunate not to score. Nope, that's Gemini. Gemini actually scored 12. Gizia scored none, and Mr. Swales ended up bringing me back 2. But because it's Swales, it's not me. so that doesn't matter. So I'm still going to finish the season on 9 points.
Wait.
Why? Because that's how I do my tallies. As much as I want the points. Right.
Is there Wild JD on track yet?
No, he's right. So Gemini has already departed, but he's still in the game.
Jumping up Allison.
Yes. I will make sure to be on track.
Turn, you bitch.
I am in the official car of Farm Chicken Farm at JD's Chicken Feed and Tackle for all your chicken feed tackle needs. Come to JD's Chicken Feed and Tackle and Marm's Chicken Farm. It's okay, I don't have a
issues
script.
reciting that one before.
You do not know how many bloopers there are in the real GRTM for, I think the last one, it was 6 minutes of audio that was actually shown, and then I think it was 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes worth, just to try and get through.
Right, so Paul brought home 2 for me. Rob did 40. Gemini is 12. Gav is 4. Yippee.
This car doesn't handle the best. Oh shit, it's a wall. Oh, I got damage.
And 3.
Where are you, Marmite?
On this start finish straight.
Okay, I'll hang out by the chicane and wait for you. Chicken guard the chicane.
Took 30, Cassie took 60.
Cassie tried to kill me.
Disgusting. Oh, boys, this is good. Oh, this is tight. This is tight, and this is tighter than Marmite's thighs on OnlyFans.
I wouldn't know, I don't have them.
And OnlyFans, one Only Farms. It's the Only Farms, the official one of Marmite Chicken Farm and JD's Tackle and Feed.
That is the Welsh variation. Love you, buddy.
What was that?
You completely missed that.
What was it? Say it again.
We're taking feet shots.
More like sheep shots.
Yes.
Right then, so with the
I caused a traffic jam of cars, baby.
I didn't kick. Yeah, Mercedes kicked him because Zakia. I thought it was Rob. Gemini, I haven't kicked you, but you've not railed up, so it's not an issue. You've got a problem with it, Alison. That's fine, mate. That is not a problem. So then.
So chasing the chicken car though.
So we've got 2 battles to be looking for Marmite
Me and JD.
during the actual race on the Facebook stuff.
He got me.
Potato Heat Racing and Mikey Mitsu team battle going into the final race on double points.
Yes.
There is 7 points between.
Wow.
Your teammates coming.
Nash are on 412. Mikey and Kazi are on 405.
Hey, that was my teammate.
There is also a battle for 3rd in constructors. JD and Joker. Oh yes, it's involving you, JD.
Ooh.
JD and Joker are currently 3rd on 230, but Rob, myself, / Paul are on 213. So there's 17 points between us 2. So your main target, JD, to pull for this next race. Okay?
Wait, my main target is what?
Mr. Swales.
Oh. Got
you
it.
need to stay ahead of Mr. Swales. As in, and also Joker needs to stay ahead of Rob.
Hooligan
So-
car this is.
In the drivers,
On the bar.
Joker is 22 points behind Rob for third, and there is 37 points between Nash and Kazi in the drivers.
This is how you leave a McDonald's drive-through. In Wales, right? Right? Press all the birds.
Right, I need to pop for a brief urinate. I will be back in a second.
I'm on the limiter. Disgusting. We will just... There it is, the glorious Mount Fuji. Let's have a look at some racing, is it? I've had enough of me driving a Megane around.
If you want some beautiful racing, definitely check out me, Marmite. Look at this glorious steed.
Look at it go, beautiful. This is what JD's going to be racing in. He's bidding the Super Formula car off and he's doing it in a Gordini.
And I will keep Swales behind me. Look at it go.
Oh, on the bar. You got to stay ahead of Swales. What I mean is Swales has got a good time laid down. Ah, Kazi's on the hards as it goes.
Overhooked it. Alright, I'll actually get in a legit car now. Wrong tires though.
I love Fuji. It's a nice track.
Yeah, it's easily the second best Japanese track in the game.
Best fictional track.
Alright, I'll give you that. This is the best real one, and Kyoto is the best fictional one. Fine.
Unfictional. Non-fictional, is the word. Oh shit. I better get off track, otherwise teams will start a race. They want to beat on the track. JD back in the correct car.
Alrighty then, I'm back again. What times are we looking at the moment then, Mr. Mom?
Well, Paul has got the quickest time at the minute. He is on super softs. 120.174. Hippie's next, but he's on mediums. They're all on their correct tyres for this, they haven't changed.
Excellent, so they should.
So the pieces are different. But obviously tyre combos are going to be... But Kazi's not far off Paul on a hard set of tyres.
That's because he's insane.
Going to be a very interesting race. It's going to be quite an interesting one because there's going to be mixed tyre burnout, I feel.
Huh?
Well, you you've equally got left-handers and right-handers. But they're kind of like both equal on tyre wear. I think there's not a lot of imbalance. I assume everybody is on track that is due to be on track. That is 12. I've given them a minute or two extra because I'm such a nice guy. Are you ready?
Are you ready, kids?
I was more going the degeneration extra for H response of, are you ready? No, I said, are you ready? But hey, everyone else comes up and picks up different ones. So we've got Nick on a response, Taz on a response, Hippie on a response. Are we gonna get Ys? If we get Ys, we have readies. It's all the readies in the world. Excellent, you glorious forkers. Good luck and stay safe.
Cool. We got a hold from your.
Forkers.
There you go. He's ready. You're good.
Well, I can't say fuckers, can I?
Forkers.
Yeah, you can.
So it's
What about
forkers.
What about spooners and knifers and sporkers?
Yes, but the thing is though, if you start bringing forkers and knifers in, then you get all the kids, because that's where Fortnite comes in. Oh, sorry, Fortnite comes in. I very much feel there's potentially going to be some dive bombing down into turn 1, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, because we all don't know exactly where our breaking points are. Myself included.
Gonna give them a little reminder. I'm nice. Everyone except for the top 4 is on super soft tyres or softs. Everyone else later in the field is on hards. Except for Hippie who's on mediums, because Hippie is splendiferous.
Are we looking clean? We looking clean. We are looking good.
Someone's gone wide. And the wide T1.
Taz, we're wide.
That's gonna shoot Taz. Ashley's already making moves on Nick. A little bit of a butt nudge. A little bit of a cluster back for 8, 9 and 10. Oh sorry, no it wasn't 8, 9 and 10, it was 10, 11 and 12. Cassie having a bite out of Joker's ass there. I haven't actually got the stream up, so I've just done points tallying up. But Mash is already up into 6th place. Repeating 5th. Michael Nixon is down at 9th and 12th.
Is Paul going to make a move?
I was going to say Mr. Swale currently in 2nd. Looks up the inside of Paul. Gad is having a good old sniff, because like our co-commentator Mr. Marmite, Gad is quite a large fondness of the Fuji. So...
El Fugio.
Fuji. This guy's very much on the softest compound tyres appears to have his eye very much in already Mount Fuji as he is slowly catching our fellow on-track commentator of Mr. JD.
Well, he already took a swipe at me once, but managed to get the cutback on.
Oh really? I've missed that one. I think we all did. And he's also now past Giza and is looking to try and get after Paul.
See if we can see that move being made. Oh, Giza got wide. Gad nipping up the inside. Got moved by Gad there. Cracking move.
So the good pair dive. It's one of those ones that's not necessarily the nicest place to make a move, but sometimes it's a fair one, but it's just if you are then up the inside, you need to make sure that the driver behind you doesn't necessarily turn into you. These are looking to potentially go around the outside of Gad in the turn 4. That was a brave one. JD is making his way after that fastest lap back onto the back of the top 3. Very much a bit of a friendly gathering from 7th and backwards at the moment. All are on hard compounded tyres and they're just making the most of what they can. Looks like Joker's run it on that one, which has allowed Bob through.
Joker can. Oh, Joker's gone. I don't know if there was a little bit of contact there.
Well, Kazi feels that there was, because Kazi has waited.
Oh shit, I've missed it again.
JD is making a move on Giza.
Yeah, I think it might have been a slight bit.
JD has made the move on Giza. Round the other side of turn 1.
That was terrifying. Someone may need to clean out the seat of my car.
JD. There are 25 minutes left in this race. Everything is still to play for, and a lot still can happen. Kazi with a lovely move up the inside of Joker, with England is only for 11th place. The question is, with Kazi now ahead of Joker, and Joker's down the back of Kazi, catch back up with this group. They aren't that far away, it's only 2 seconds, they've done a very good job of catching up. Rob is past Nick, 7th now, so Rob has been released to go catch after Mash.
Oh, Hippie made the move into 3rd place.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
he's got past Giza, he's now looking at JD.
JD's fighting back. JD make his stick. Oh no, Hippie's coming back for a fight.
Like getting past M3 guy, just trying to reel Rob back in for 7th. Everyone seems to have split back out again. Mikey's now currently in 12th, so I don't know if Mikey has had an incident. But very much
There's
feels
no
like
way that we
far
could
back
catch
to
that.
have a look.
Yeah. Nowhere near.
He's now just about 2 seconds back. Mr. Swales' super soft tyres are very much as worn as Gad's softs in front of him. JD does have a little bit around those super softs on the front as Hippie is pounding to go stalk again. Saying that, Mash is past Giza. Giza might crumple back into the corner. has made it stick. Hippie's looking. Despite Match being past Giza, Giza does not really want to give this fight up. Giza is very much put in a lot of time and effort to trying to be competitive, which is glorious to see. Rob is 7.8 off of Giza, but he's managed to pull a 1.5 gap over Taz. Kazi and Joker running a touch wide out of at turn 12. They need to be careful about running that wide line.
Look at his battle for third. JD holding both of Hippie, Mr. Potato Heat Racing off. Oh, as Giza gets a bit wrong in the background.
Thing is, there's quite a large gap down the Rob, and those soft tyres are still in quite good nick.
Dirty tyres, obviously, but dirt. He's clean off, get his head down, away he goes.
Indeed, indeed.
That's a good one. The mashed potato has gotten past me.
Give me a second, embrace. Give me 2 seconds, stream.
No problem, I can't for now. Keep an eye on the action. Just looking at the same thing. As we go through the tight, twisty sections of Fuji, almost the last bend. Mash on those hard tyres, holding up a little bit better than JD on those super softs. We are almost 10 minutes in, and those fronts are screaming for their life. If we have a brief word with our on-track guide, Mr. JD, what is your pit strategy?
I plan to pit.
That's
probably about the halfway point. I'm gonna put on some mediums, but we'll see how well these super softs work. I did plan out the fuel a bit. I should be pretty okay if I hit a little bit early. Oops, cut that corner because I'm talking. It's okay, no one saw that.
So you do have some considerable wear on those fronts. If there's any conversations, potentially try shifting your brake balance to the rear. I know that might be a bit of a...
already is.
Fair enough, my friend, fair enough. As we stay on board with Mash on stream, just going to have a brief flick round and see where else things are going on. Hippies once again still trying to get past JD. Behind he's at what as well, 2.5 to Hippie, but still has a fair 5 ahead of Rob. Kazi is now up to 8 with 2.2 to Rob. Kazi is about a second ahead of Rebound. Joker is 1.2 ahead or behind Cash, is only half a second ahead of Mikey.
Sorry, I'm back.
Is just ahead of M3, so there is a fairly nice battle going on for 10th place down the field. At the front is Gad and Mr. Swales, my replacement, having a lovely drive, pretty much uncontested at this moment. But there is a wild mashed potato that is slowly wheeling them in and can see them in the distance. Was that a nicotine intake, Mr. Marmite?
No, it was a phone call.
Fair enough. Mash did run a touch ride, I thought he did, because he was about 2.4 and dropped back to about 3.8, so he did run a touch wide there. JD and Hippie, once again, very much inseparable at the moment. I somehow feel at this moment in time, Hippie had wished that there was something to read on the back of JD's car. I was planning on saying it before JD made the error, so don't at me. Those super softs are screaming for help as Hippie gets a better inside line.
JD, you run any brake balance towards the front again by any chance?
Nope.
Oh my god, you've killed us at those front tyres. I've never seen. They're not even even. You got front wheel drive car, have you?
You're driving an Uncle D.
Front wheel drive fucking Super Formula car.
Maybe.
See the grip difference there between Hippie.
You also can see the compound difference that the Hippie is on the mediums and a lot of his wear is at the rear, whereas in Mr. JD, see. Back amongst the grid, Kazi is now 1.2 away from Rob in 7th and 8th. The battle for last place is dissipated slightly as M3 guy has been the first to hit 16 minutes left, and he is going to reset off soft tyres and has virtually refueled for the rest of his race, leaving him about 40.4 away from Gad. So it looks like Paul has had a mistake and has let Gad get past, and he's now got Mash right up his backside. Mash has made the move and is up in the second. I very much feel that Paul's tyres may have given off, so he might hit this lap. He has done indeed, so the second person to pit has been Nicky Swear off those super soft tyres and 22% fuel remaining. JD has also bit the bullet and given up on those super soft tyres, which are in a considerably worse state than what Paul's were. Paul has entered the pits once again on almost full fuel, 95% he's come out on. Joker has pitted at the same time, so Laundry Basket Motorsport, their pit crews have been very busy in this one. JD comes out on a set of medium tyres, Joker will come out on the mediums as well. Less fuel than the two previous cars, so very much interesting with the fuel usages. Potentially seeing it's going to be a touch different. Nick has managed to pull up second in last place. He's only 39 out, so he's still running to go with on the soft tyres. Gad and Mash at the front are having a good old little battle. Different lines through that last corner there. Gad and Mash, looks like Mash is going to make the move on the straight. Overtake engaged. Gad isn't even looking at trying to retaliate. But it's very interesting to see that they both appear to be pushing slightly because their fuel usage is a little bit higher than the guy in third. These are doing an amazing job, still holding up fourth as Rob hits in 6th place off those hard tyres. With 15 minutes left, I believe Rob's got mediums. So, as much as his consistent lap times that they were slowly improving on those hard tyres, Rob is now out on mediums. 72% fuel though, that is the lowest percentage that anyone's come out on so far. So, don't know if that means Rob is depending on not using a lot of overtake, but he is now behind JD by 1.3. So very much interesting to see how this is all going to pan out. Joker has made his top is 5.4 off of Rob, and M3 is still slowly plodding away, narrowing that gap to Mash. It's only 38.1 at the moment, but that's still something. Mash, 1 lap later, has pulled out almost a 2-second gap on Gad. This is potentially a purple lap. No, it isn't, because he is on hard tyres where Paul was on 66. Gad has pit on 17. Those soft tyres have given up on him. But they are not as bad as what JD's were. Sorry, JD, I'm going to back up again.
It's okay, I managed it.
You did indeed, you did a spectacular job. Gizo is now up into 3rd. His soft tyres are looking phenomenal compared to the other soft starters that were around him. He's very much been fairly consistent. Unfortunately, the times haven't quite been there, but yeah, they look brilliant compared to the other drivers around them. Sorry guys. Well, Mike, got anything to say?
I love this track. It's lovely and sunny.
Driving?
I'm glad I'm not driving this car. I enjoy watching them more.
Cannot disagree with you on that one. Kazi is 14.1 off of Mash at this moment. 2 seconds behind is Taz. Mikey is catching Taz quite quickly at the moment, but both of them are looking potentially hit inside the next lap or two.
Taz is... God, I don't think he's going to have another lap. I think he's got to go in now.
I don't know. Yeah, he's on that right-hand side. He's looking to be pitting, but so is virtually every car in front of him.
Oh, someone just jumped over a cone.
He has now gathered. So he's on 5% fuel. Which most likely be happy to get him off the road. I think he's going to mediums. I'm not 100% sure. I think there's super softs and halves on the keys. I believe he's going to mediums. Mikey will be off on those halves, the same as Taz.
Mash and Hippie both fuel saving them quite a bit because they got another lap of fuel. I'd say in.
Easy's out on super softs and is 5 behind Rob. He's literally come out on Joker's nose, who is still on a set of medium tyres. He did pit quite early, though Nick has done very well to catch that time, or slowly plod away on catching up that time. He's 1.2 off of Joker now. Mikey is pit on super softs and has come out behind Nick, but is 1.2 off of him. Taz is 12 behind on softs, so don't know if there was a pit error there. Maybe Mercedes crew decided to go right for a move there. I'm not 100% sure. As Mash comes into pits, 7% fuel off no time. Theo, he looked to be double stacking.
Double stacking. Separate queues though.
Yeah, double stacking on separate queues. Luckily like that one. Kazi has also pit off their cars.
Both is pink.
Taking the lead. Mash. Gonna be tight round T1 with Mash and Jan meeting on the same apex.
Ooh, Paul's just getting out of it, me. But on a hard compound of tyres.
Paul has let Hippie take the inside line, so Hippie on the sus will most likely stay ahead of Paul. JP's done an amazing job. He's up into 5th, but has got a wild Rob behind him. Hopefully team orders haven't been put in place for KRJ, so there's not going to be an issue. I am joking. It's okay. I'll let him by when he actually gets by. As he should. Kazi and Mikey currently 9th and 10th, 15 off of the lead. Nick, after all the pit stops being made virtually now, is only less than 20 seconds off of Mash, so he's done an amazing job to catch them back out. Unfortunately, Taz is 32.5. Unfortunately for the untaunted man. Once again, it is Mash leading at Hippie 2nd, Swales in 3rd, Rob in 4th, so KRJ holding 4th and 5th. JD is 6th and Joker is 8th, so potentially KRJ might be able to steal 3rd place in the Constructors, potentially if it stays as it is, but we've still got another 9 minutes to go. With Mash in lead, Hippie in 2nd, Hippie in 3rd, sorry.
Oh, Giza just got a bit wide.
9th and 10th. I very much would be unfortunate that Mash may have the drivers and Kazi unfortunately will have to settle for 2nd. This has been an unfortunate season for everybody involved. Kazi's conversion from PS4 to the PS5 and his controller having an absolute clusterfuck at brands. This is the only real thing that we could potentially say for this one. After the Group 4 incident that went on yesterday, everyone has been highly respectful as they believe they have made an issue. It was amazing to see. but Nash is pulled
Kaz
out.
making a move with Joker.
Now 96 fastest lap from Nash. So very much wanting that extra 5 points just to cement the potato on top. Everything does appear to be settled out quite nicely.
Let me just watch his back.
That's it, Geezer is trying to come back on JD. It's about a second, which isn't too bad. Kazi is past Joker and Mikey is looking to try and do the same. Nick must have had a brief error because he's got to 23 seconds out, so has unfortunately dropped 4. Kaz holding station in 12. JD has been slightly caught coming through that sector split. I opened my mouth far too soon. 30 tyres. Commentator's curse, at least for myself. JD and Joker is having a friendly battle. Mikey's there as well. Cassie has now managed to go from 9th to 7th and is about to make it 6th as well as he uses overtake to get past Diesel on the start line. So a little bit of joyfulness for Kazi, but Diesel is not really wanting to give this up. Kazi breaks into it, takes the apex, and Diesel sits on behind. Mikey and Joker. Mikey's made a move, but he's now out of overtake. Joe does have some remaining, so Mikey is potentially still under threat from Joker. Mr. JD, on-track reporter, how are these mediums feeling compared to the softs in previous cab?
I mean, there's noticeably less grip in these tires given the supersonics, but they are handling reasonably well when I actually decide to take a corner correctly.
That's fair. Good to know.
Like potentially, that's how I should have taken it. Not like that, but that's amateur hour.
Might be potential team orders between Swales and Rob, as Rob is looking very much close to the back of his teammate. But knowing these two from their thieves in Jeff, they are not going to allow Ragnaroks to go amongst them. Paul is past, but Kazi has caught a pair of them as well, so this is going to be a very interesting battle. Kazi is... Kazi! Kazi's made the move on Rob, and Paul is now looking at trying to get Rob over. There's a considerable tyre compound difference at the moment. Kazi on super softs, where Rob is on mediums. Kaz will have the additional grip, and he does along the inside of that one. Unfortunately, no amount of overtake is going to help Rob there, so Kazi is now up into 4th. Is Rob wanting to try and make a move back? Doesn't look like it. And through this tight and twisty section, it's going to be interesting to see what Kazi can actually pull up with the tyre compound difference. Kazi was pulling tenths out of the tight section. Rob does take the narrow line, compromising his exit, but Kazi just now walks away with the real slipstream, and even on the super formulas looking at being around about 0.8, 0.9 of a second. You need to really stay inside that DRS if you want it to really mean anything. So Kazi now having 4, pulling it back to salvaging some points. KRJ, 5th and 6th. Mikey Mitsu on the face of the stairs. He's very much still feeling very racy, wanting to try and stay in touch with Mikey. Joker is 4/10 off of the geezer. JD having his 2nd Sunday drive now, shooting in 10th.
Lovely.
M3 in 11th. Taz has now managed to catch the gap up to Nick to just over 4 seconds. Mash having a stroll. Don't know if Mash is going to potentially consider having a bit of a flex, as it does a 19.4 on that lap. 2.5 to go. He's got a considerable amount of overtake left, so I'm intrigued to see if he does want to see if he can take that fastest lap off of Kazi. Kazi's 18.7, a very, very good lap time, I do believe. Potentially overtake assisted. Obviously, the laps that we do see during a race are quicker than qualifying because I've been fuel on because I'm a shit. Mikey has got past Mr. Swales. I have missed that one. Don't know about you there, Mike, but Mikey is now past Paul. Because Paul is on those hards with Mikey on those super softs and is
I could do this though.
running
Still
away.
missed it.
Is that you? Oh, down in the turn one. Fair enough. Question who's Joker on no B's on those super softs, so unfortunately he's been actually dropped by Swales on the hards. Joker on mediums is trying his hardest to catch up with Giza, but it's just not quite happening. Looks like Nick has had a bit of an off because there's now an 8-second gap down on the back of JD. So looks like Taz and Nick want to renew trees at the end of this. There's 1 minute to go, so this will be Mash's final lap as well as everybody on the track because Taz is only 41 off the lead. This will be everyone's last lap, lap 22. Mash almost a 10-second lead gap. He's holding a strong station over Hippie, who is 4.5 behind. Kazi is 3.2 off of him, 5 ahead of Rob. Mikey's coming after Rob. 3/10 gap there. Those mediums are not doing much good. Can Mikey get the job done? Is he going to go around the outside? He hasn't. He's going to go around the outside into this one. He's made it stick. He's run a bit wide. It's going to be a drag race down in the next corner. I don't believe any of them got overtake. Mikey is through. So that means that Mikey Mitsu is now gone from a 7th, 8th, 4th and 5th in a handful of laps. Rob is still trying to get that car around the track. As the time expires, Mash comes across the line and takes the win. He didn't try to go for the flex on the final lap with those warm soft tyres. He took it as it was. Happy with that 1 minute 20 lap time just to bring it home. Gabby is second. Hippie is third. Kazi comes home fourth. Mikey brings it home fifth as after he bottled that now with Rob took him. But he did it. Rob takes sixth. Swales seventh. We got KRJ. Giza with an amazing 8th place. He's been on the pace the entire race. Good job to him. Joker didn't catch it 9th. JD 10th. Taz has managed to get past Nick. Nick's tyres completely fell off, so Taz has taken 11. Nick has taken 12. Amazing job, boys. Bravo. And there is your victor of the race and your Super Formula Drivers Champion, Mashed Potato. All the plaudits to the potato himself. Bravo, Bellissimo, and all of the other shiz. Kazi did take fastest lap, but let me just bring up the results from here. Just so I can pop them into the grid. So, Mashy Potato. It's easier for me to type these in my hand. Mash takes first. Gad is second. Hippie third. Kazi 4. Has fastest lap. Mikey 5. Rob C in 6. Swales in 7. The easiest of the geezers comes home 8th. Proves what a livery change will do for you. Joker in 9th, JD 10th. Kaz has taken 11th, and Nick has taken 12th. 11th and 12th. Okie dokie. So let's just finish the rest of my homework. Taz has already departed, so thank you very much. So, F top 3 go up on track. So, Bravio for that, whilst I just move the rest of the points into. Mash does take drivers. Kazi trying his thorough best, but doesn't quite do. Right then, let's get this homework done so I can get this posted. So, Mashi takes a full 50, Kazi took 41. Rob, despite falling down the list, has 24. Joker, who unfortunately didn't have an amazing race, takes 12. Mikey battles up to 5th, takes 30. Oh, he pipped him. It pipped him. Hippie takes 40. I really shouldn't be doing this half the time because I'm not really limited. Gad takes a massive 46 points. That's a cracking job from Gad. Brilliant work on the final race from that one on the double points. M3 takes home a couple of points for second, for 2.
JD. He's like sneaky Godini.
Nothing. JD takes home another 8 points. And Giza has probably one of his better finishes this season in 8th, 16 points. That round Bacon very much equals to equaling his best. Alrighty then. So, as I sort the points up on the fly, so I'll do top 6. No, I'll do top 8. Obviously, I will post everything in the Discord. 8 is M3 Guy on 103. Hippie has 7th on 169. Pipping him because of that second place. Gab gets 6th on 171. Joker finishes 5th on 187. Mikey, because of the last few laps and overtakes, takes 4th for 189. Rob secured 3rd place, so congrats to my teammate Rob. 221. Kazi 287 in 2nd, and Nash wins with 333. So congrats.
There he is.
Nash on whoever's title. And as I flick over to then finish, so it was 5th. Let me just go from the top.
Go find them.
So Mr. Swales takes 20 points home for KRJ, 20 and 24. Gemini had nothing. Gad had a massive 46.
Oh my god, Paul just went through me.
Potato Heed. Mash had 50, Iffy had 40.
Oh, Paul, he damaged my car really bad, mate.
M3. One had 2, had 60. That's a good return from them guys. Kanzi had 41, Master had 30. Very respectable score from these two. JD had 8, Joker had 12, Iceberg had 0, and Kaz had 4. Okay then guys, so constructors works out like this. As I have to change the colours on the board. So in 7th place in the constructors is the renamed, thanks to Marmite, Newberg Racing. Iceberg and Kaz finishing on 97 points. Then in 6th was Piston Broke Racing and 3 in Giza on 141. Despite Gad's best efforts on taking home 46 points in that one, Razor's Edge end up in 5th with 227. In 4th place, dropping down 1 spot, is Laundry Basket Motorsport, JD and Joker, down of an amazing first season with 250 points. Stealing 3rd, thanks to Mr. Swales and Rob's amazing efforts. KRJ Team Rising take 3rd on 257. So it was a very close race on that one. It's a shame Joker wasn't able to make that move right at the end and get Giza. That would have got him a few more points, and that might have stopped that from happening. 2nd place, Mikey Mitsu, 476. Constructors, Potato Heed on 502. So, bravo again to all involved. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of Season 4 of Super Formula. And that also means that is the end of myself running
I
Super
was
Formula.
saying, you want to reword that? That's the end of me.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye. Forever.
So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. But yes, that is the end of my tenure in charge of Super Formula. I've done it the last 3 seasons. I have very much done my best with what I can do with it. I feel that it's best in a better hand. I am wanting to try something new with a different
what we got
format
planned?
and a different strategy and car. I'm not doing it alone,
No, you are not.
because I'm doing it with JD.
Yeah,
So-
boy.
This will be a joint venture. Haven't got everything sorted or in place yet, but there are very much preliminary testings in place already. Some of you wise people might have already seen some going on, but whatever you do, you did not see them coming.
Nothing at all. You saw nothing.
You have seen nothing, but
It
indeed,
is. Actually, I'll spoil it. It is the Gordini Cup. Everyone will be in Gordinis.
not.
Oh, that's
Actually,
a
no.
lie.
That's a dirt race. Well, that's a dirt series that no one ever
That
wants,
actually might be fun.
potentially.
Maybe someday.
Potentially indeed. So yes, your new Super Formula host will be Mr. Mikey. He will be doing it with the help of Kazumitsu. So I'm not saying Mikey Mitsu is going to stack the deck against Potato Heat. I'm not making that assumption. Mikey, shut up in the chat, 'cause I know you're about to say something for that one. But I'm just saying there might be an interesting scenario as of next season. But indeed, so Super Format has come to the end. I will pass it over to Marmite, see if he has anything else, and we'll go from there.
I hate super formulas. Can we do it
That's fair.
in the F1 car?
But there's no liveries.
Well, you can't change the
See,
liveries.
No, you can't
Nope.
change liveries in these
Scrap
cars,
that then.
not
Scrap
even if
it.
you can get the colours.
Can we do a day after Copen Cup round Fuji every week? Same track, same car.
Jesus. To be honest, mate, Run Fuji would be horrible, but you may have to have a word with Mr. Swales to see what the next one makes Wednesday series might be. Even though I put through a car for that one, and that's most likely going to stick. He has said in chat that he will do that for you, Marmite.
Yes.
But not potentially Fuji every week. No, he has. He says Fuji every week, 8 races per week. Just for you. And if
Yes.
you don't turn up, it ends quickly.
Well, he'll be the only one showing up, most likely.
Yes, because I sold mine because I wanted the £1 million. I wanted the 1 million credits back. I think I did anyway. But alas, anything else from you, Marmite?
No.
Fair enough.
No.
Then,
That's me
thank you very
done.
much, everybody, for participating. If you have just briefly turned up, taken part, so I think Sean's done a race as well, so thank you, Sean, for participating in that one. Thank you to all the drivers, thank you to Kazi, thank you to Mash, Hippie, JD, to all of you glorious bastards, because I can say that, but I can't put it in the fucking chat. Thank you very much for supporting me during Super Formula. Indeed, Mikey is your, or will be your new host for 2021. I'm not going anywhere, I am still here. Like I say, I wanted to try something new with the next version of car that will be on mine and JD's list.
And it will be glorious.
I do hope it will be glorious. If the thing is, if we keep using the word glorious, there's going to be copyright strikes left, right, and centre, but that's besides the point.
Fine, we'll call it glorious and say we have a speech impediment.
Glorious. But indeed, I will be posting all of the results currently into the Discord because I'm just cropping them out as I speak. But
Oh,
that
and
is-
yes, this will be, I would have thought, no, last stream that I stream until Christmas.
potentially, yes.
So, everyone have a lovely Christmas. Hope Santa brings you what he wanted. Don't get too drunk.
To those
just
that are
remember-
actually allowed outside your houses, we hate you.
We're not allowed anything. But yeah, everyone enjoy their Christmas from myself, as I won't be streaming out till after Christmas. I don't think. No.
You won't be personally streaming, but you'll most likely hear both of us at least cropping up in other streams. I might, well, I at least will be doing Fury Cup on Tuesday. If you are a Fury Cup driver, do keep an eye out on what's going on in the Discord. We are potentially looking at trying to have this ended this week, or potentially next week between Christmas and New Year. But apart from that, I am Chaos Rising. That has been Super Formula for the last time in 2020 and ran by myself. Take care, look after yourselves. I'm probably going to go shoot someone in the face. Bye,
Shoot
guys.
people in the face. Love you all. Goodbye from me, Marmite. Goodbye from my business partner, JD. We will say goodbye.
Bye. Bye,
We-
Internet.
I gotta close down the stream. Love you all. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Yeah, I almost switched my PlayStation off by mistake. Goodbye, everyone.